In this video, I'm going to show you how to solve equations with multiplication and how to solve equations with division. Let's look at the multiplication property of equality first. So, like addition and subtraction, the multiplication property of equality states that if you have an equation where one side equals the other side, if you multiply a number to the left side and you multiply that same exact number to the right side of the equation, both sides are still going to be equal. So let's say we have 3 on the left side and 3 on the right side. We know that 3 is equal to 3. If we multiply by 2 on the left side and multiply by 2 on the right side, we're going to get that 6 is equal to 6. In terms of variables, this is saying that if a and b are numbers, and if a is equal to b, then ac is equal to BC. So that's saying A times C is equal to B times C. Let's look at the division property of equality next. Again, that's saying that if you have one side of the equation is equal to the other side of the equation, if you divide a number on the left side, you must divide that same exact number on the right side, and your left and right sides of your equations are still going to be equal. So let's say you have 6 equals 6. If I divide this side by 6, if I divide this side by 3, and I divide this side by 3, both sides are equal to 2. For the remainder of this video, though, I'm going to write division as a fraction. So, if a, b, and c are numbers, and if a equals b, then a divided by c is equal to b divided by c. But wait, there is one special note to make. C cannot equal 0. You can never divide any number by 0. If you do that, the number is undefined. So you know that c will never be equal to 0. Let's say that I give you the equation a divided by 2 is equal to 6. Just like how if we had a number that was added, we would have to subtract. If we have a number that's divided, we have to multiply to get rid of it. So we're going to say 2 times a divided by 2 is equal to 6 times 2. So since we multiply by 2 on the left side, we have to multiply by 2 on the right side. But look at this. 2 divided by 2 is just 1. So we know that a divided by 1 is equal to 6 times 2, which is 12. But we know that any number divided by 1 is just the same number. So a is equal to 12. Let's double check that. Let's plug 12 in for a. 12 divided by 2 is equal to 6. Say that we were given b divided by 4 is equal to 20. In order to get b by itself, we are going to have to multiply both sides by 4. So 4 times b divided by 4 is equal to 20 times 4. If we multiply by 4 on the left side of the equation, we have to multiply by 4 on the right side of the equation. If it helps, go ahead and draw that line. So now, the 4 and the 4 divided by 4 is just 1. So we're left with b divided by 1 is equal to 20 times 4, which is 80. And we know that b divided by 1 is just b. So b is equal to 80. Now let's say I give you that 3a is equal to 6. So 3 times a equals 6. This is multiplied together. So in order to reverse this, or get a by itself, we need this 3 to become a 1, because 1 times a is just a. So in order to get rid of this 3, let's divide by 3. And whatever we do to the left side, we have to do to the right side. So divide by 3 over here. 3 divided by 3 is just 1. So we're left with 1 times a equals 6 divided by 3, which is 2. 1 times a, remember the multiplication identity property, any number times a is just the same number. So a equals 2. Let's plug that back in and double check. 3 times 2 equals what? 6. Say that I give you 10a equals 200. We need to get the a by itself, so what we're going to do is divide by 10. Since these are multiplied, we're going to divide to make that 10 1. Whatever we do to the left side, we have to do the right side. So divide by 10 on the left, divide by 10 on the right. 10 divided by 10 is 1. So 1 times a equals 200 divided by 10 is just 20. You can see that if you were to get rid of a 0 and a 0, 20 divided by 1 is 20. 1 times a is just a. A is equal to 20. Once you practice a couple times writing all the steps out, you can get pretty fast at these. So say I give you that 3a equals 12. When you divide both sides by 3, you can just cross those out and know that they're equal to 1, and any number times a is 1. So then you just write your answer down right below that. A equals 12 divided by 3, which is 4. And if I give you something like a divided by 4 equals 20, you know that when you multiply by a 4, doing it to both sides, 4 divided by 4 is just 1, and you know that a divided by 1 is just itself. So that's one less step that you will have to write.